This is gonna date the game. Well, now you know around what time it was when this game was being developed. So, yeah, there it is. Um, Hello there, Justin here. I just wanted to do a quick video showing off the first Unity game I really worked on that like required programming and stuff like that. I call it Invisible Heroes, and it's a procedural scavenger hunt. So it like generates pretty much just only one tile, but the map is procedurally generated with a height map and has randomly placed trees and places an objective randomly within the map. And a little bit of a disclaimer before I go into it. It may or may not crash once because in the menu I added a last minute feature where you could customize the procedural generation settings. And yeah, and I never really optimized that. I just moved on from this game after I made it. But here, I really never made a video or anything explaining what it's like. So yeah, here we go. This was made, I don't know, a couple of years ago, really. And as you can see, there's a animated height map on the left, and I'm pretty sure like memory is leaking there. You can turn off the scrolling there, and you can choose things like the player run speed, and the seeker balls are something that you'll get to see. They're like a simple AI rolling balls that help you find the objective. And all these down here are settings pertaining to the procedural map generation. So like persistence, it's gonna kind of like change the overall scale of it, or like it's like the contrast of it or clarity of the height map. The noise scale, if I go to like 100, yeah, it's like the overall map itself. Like I'm zooming into one close portion of it, like one close square of it if it's at 100. And you could change things like the height multiplier. You can change the offset. So if I change it to 1, it just kind of like shifted the map over a little bit. So if I say 0.1, 0.12, 0.1, you can see it like just budging over a little bit. So yeah, map seed, you can change the random seed so that, yeah, it could just give you something new to procedurally generate off of. I'm gonna turn the max or like a run speed around there, and then I'm just gonna start it. Oh yeah, this is my first experimenting around with the UI too. So then I got to play around with the buttons and the hover states and everything like that, and putting the animated 3D elements in the UI, stuff like that. That was a lot of fun to do. Alright, so as you can see, we fall from the sky, and something falls with us. Um, let's see. As you can see, I do have a player model. Those are the seeker balls. And if I press F, they'll be seeking me. So when they're white, they're seeking me and they're trying to roll over to me. And they make this little sound when they go a certain speed. They'll say new. And if I press G, then they will start seeking the artifact. And as you can see, there's procedurally placed trees as well. And according to this height map, when there's a certain height reached, there will be snow. And you see there's like a mountain color for a certain height, and there's a beach color for the lowest heights. Anyhow, all these seeker balls made it over to me, so they can navigate this terrain pretty well. They're just balls rolling around anyways. I can press G, and they turn yellow. So yeah, I was getting used to using a lot of different Unity components. Oh, they're getting a little far ahead of me, so I'm just gonna press F. And then I'm gonna press G again. I had to fine tune them a bit to make sure that they're able to roll uphill pretty well. And there you can see is the artifact. And then there is actually a win state to the game when I touch it. This is gonna date the game. Well, now you know around what time it was when this game was being developed. So, yeah, there it is. Um, kind of a quick game to work on. I worked on it over the course of like probably a week or two. And yeah, I didn't know anything about 3D back then. I didn't know that much about Unity, but I feel like this is where I really learned a lot of what I know. Now, if I press escape, or if I press equals, it'll exit. Alright, here's something a little more trippy. I just turned up the persistence of the map. I had a lot of fun with this when I was first making it. I just thought the aesthetic was very interesting. And you can kind of like run on the walls of it. And I just thought it was cool that the trees still place semi-appropriately, even in this weird kind of crazy map generation. So yeah, anyways, I had a lot of fun with this project, and yeah, thanks for watching.